Good morning. I'm tired today. My hair is crazy today. Happy Wednesday, December 30th. Claire with Clairvoyant Psychic Medium with your podcast for the day. My cats are crazy today. I was smart and I put on a tank top because I always get hot and my hair is humongous, so I'm going to get hot. So let's start by talking about the astrology. That full moon last night is pretty cool. We have the sun in Capricorn still, and the moon is still in Cancer, and it's still full. The moon is at home in Cancer. It feels awesome. It feels amazing. We are getting to kind of like redefine our emotional life, self, whatever. Like anything regarding your emotions, you are handling it in a different way. Or you should be. You are aware if you're not. So that's your fault. Look at my cool cup. Yeah, so the video still glitches, so you probably can't even see this, but it says Claire, and then it says, I'm mostly peace, love, and light, and a little go fuck yourself. Amy Douglas bought this for me. It's amazing. So, excuse me. Okay, so we're still emotional. I don't know about you guys, but I do have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, and I have not been emotional. So, I don't know what that's about, and I feel like I'm, like, doomed for a big thing, but whatever. But that Capricorn energy is still here. And, for the first time, I noticed this morning. This Capricorn energy that we have, Sun in Capricorn, it's the first time in 3 years that this Capricorn energy actually is uncomfortable. So, like, what my head is thinking is that it's the, like, nerdy kid in school that gets pick last in gym class right now. When for the past 3 years, he was the one that was like, I don't care, I have money, and I am... Why do I associate money with popularity? Oh, small towns. That's what happens. But anyways, yeah, for the first time in a long time, this Cap energy is uncomfortable. So, I don't know, maybe some Capricorn energy people are feeling uncomfortable for some reason, because like I said, there's new, like, emotional stuff that's going on. So, the main thing is, though, is that there's a lot of, like, risks that can be, whoops, I do that every morning, just get used to it. It's time to, like, take the risk. So if that is the risk of acting differently because of your emotions, or handling something different in a different way, whatever, I don't know. It's something like that. But with this Cap energy, we can utilize it by planning for next year. Planning to feel good, planning to take care of yourself, planning to whatever, you know. Use this momentum that we have right now and use that to, like, launch you into next year. The momentum is Mars. I'm so excited for Mars to come out of shadow, because we realized last night in our moon ceremony with my coven, it was September 9th when Mars went into retrograde. But it was in its shadow phase for who knows how fucking long before that, and that's what we're dealing with right now. Interesting, because that's pretty much like when life started here. We noticed a trend last night that so many people changed their lives in September, like big time, or something happened, you know. So take a look at that. So that might be fun to do today. But yeah, the main thing is to really keep that momentum going. So today's a good day to still lean into that Cancer moon. I mean, take care of yourself, take a bath, like nurture yourself in whatever way you feel. So that's the astrology today. Tarot wide. Oh nope, I need to do a rune. Ope. Okay, Wednesday, December 30th. Today is one of my old friend Roman's birthday. Roman. I got the plain one. What does that mean? Does that mean anything? It does. I never knew that. I almost took it out because I thought it didn't. Okay. The unknowable. So it's just a plain one. It doesn't have any symbol on it. The blank rune. Unknowable. The god Odin. It's the Odin. I pulled the Odin one. Okay, so I'm freaking out because yesterday we were watching the news and some dog was on there and his name was Odin. And I was like, oh, Odin's like trying to talk to me right now. And then last night in my moon thing, Reggie, one of our people, pulled the Odin card. And then what happened last night? Joe. Well, it came up again, and I don't remember why. So here we go. This is why. So let's read it. The dragon? Oh. Apparently we were watching something with dragon. Blank is the end. Blank is the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as an exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The blank rune can portend a death. Portend. I don't like that word because I don't know it. But that death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Oh, I need chapstick. Here, the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. It is in motion in your life. Okay. In that blankness, it is held undiluted potential. At the same time, both pregnant and empty, it comprehends the totality of being, all that has been actualized. And if indeed there are matters hidden by the gods, you need only remember what beckons is the creative power of the unknown. Drawing the blank rune brings to the surface your deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it all be taken away? And yet your highest good, your truest possibilities, and all of your fertile dreams are held within its blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. Willingness and permitting, okay, are what this rune requires for how you can exercise control over what is not yet in form. The blank rune often calls for no less of an act of courage than an empty-handed leap into the void. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. The blank rune represents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and their consequences. At the same time, this rune teaches that the very depths of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. Nothing is predestined. The obstacles of your past can become the gateways that lead to the new beginnings. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. Oh man, I was not thinking about writing anything down, and I was just focusing on taking that in for myself. Frack! Okay. The beginning and the end. I'm saying brings out fears. and karma. Oh, good. My cat is going to puke right now. That's awesome. Magenta! Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross. It's so bad. Fuck. Babe, can you please bring some paper towels? I don't want to get up. I'm wearing shorty shorts. Oh, she's doing it again. This is a fun podcast. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. Okay, so self-change is happening. So it's good, but it is happening. Is happening, can be positive. And there's a little one right there. Okay, so, oh, she's going again. This is what Magenta does when she drinks a lot of water. It's gross. Okay, so that's the rune. That is insane that it was the Odin card. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're going to be picking this, and I have, thank you, I appreciate you. I have bullet points. So, I was going to talk about, like, what I've been doing. I've been changing my routine up and stuff, and trying to do, like, I'm giving myself, like, an hour. Yesterday I gave myself more than an hour, but it was because it was moon stuff. So what I'm doing in this hour, I can exercise, meditate, take a bath, do yoga, journal, do grateful stuff. I can literally do anything. Look at this card. Look. So I can do any of that stuff. And so what I did yesterday is I did a little bit of yoga. I'm doing that yoga with Adrienne. One of my clients said she's doing it, so I was checking it out. I kind of like it. I really enjoyed yesterday's. It's on YouTube. It's awesome. I like it because it stretches me out a little bit more, obviously, but I have such bad, like, back and crap like that, you know, but when I do yoga, I don't feel like I'm so crunchy, you know, and maybe it's all in my head, but what the fuck ever, I don't care, it feels good, and I feel good after I do it. So I did yoga, then I meditated for 10 minutes, and it was a good meditation. And then, I took a bath, I wrote down my things that I want to rid my life of. Yeah, so I did a lot of stuff yesterday. So, I'm doing this as like a challenge or whatever to myself because I never add in spiritual stuff for myself. Because I always just kind of like, oh, that's work, or how can I tie this into something to talk about with work, or it's all work. I don't ever do my own spiritual practice. So that's why. Oh. So that's what I was doing. And I guess that if that's something that you guys want to do, challenge yourself to kind of make a new routine. This is very in the way. That would be cool. Okay. Tarot, first card we got is balance. We got a little fox over here. This is such a, like, I got lost in it because there's a basket right here but this little girl is like holding up her skirt to like catch whatever in her skirt instead of the basket. Interesting. Oh, I keep forgetting that it probably doesn't even matter if I show you guys stuff on the fucking camera. There's nothing I can do, guys. That's just the way it is. And yesterday, the reason why I cut off is because I'm impatient. So I will not be impatient today. I'm sorry. I pushed the button twice instead of just letting it go. Okay. Finding balance within yourself is a key to your sense of peace, happiness, and lightness of spirit. It's time to consider the choices you're making about life, your time, your energy. Where do you need to pay more attention to achieve healthy balance in your life? How can you make changes to create more of what you need in order to be balanced? What are your priorities? Are they making you happy? How can you balance your work with the rest of your life? Are your relationships reciprocal? Do you receive as much as you give? Are you valued by those you value? Reflect on how much you have to be grateful for, and how much you have given Mother Earth, and find ways to give back to restore balance inside and out. Okay, so discovering your balance and making changes to continue that feeling. That's good enough. All right, the next deck, that was the Witch's Wisdom. I'm going to start using this every week, or every day, I think, because I really enjoy this deck. I just want to, like, experience it a lot. I do that. I'm going to do it till I get sick of it. The next one is Ocean, Ebb and Flow, and this is the Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. Oh, I love him. Oh, what am I doing? Ocean. There is an ocean in my soul. The ebb and flow of life is never more clearly represented than the ocean's movements. The tides of these great bodies of water rise and fall in a regular rhythm, and the waves continue to roll to the shores in endless and varied patterns. Oh my God, why is this so long? God. Just as they've been doing for millions of years and will continue to do so for millions more. These tides and waves maintain a relative predictability unless unforeseeable forces of nature intervene, which have been known to happen. Hurricanes, earthquakes, for instance, can have a dramatic effect on the characteristics of both the tides and the waves. The oceans cover 70% of the earth, and the human body averages about a composition of 70% of water. The dynamic gravitational interaction of the sun and the moon that moves these massive bodies of water and creates the shifting in tides also affects our human bodies in ways, and we respond instinctually, often having a great deal more influence over the moods and emotional states than we are aware of. An important an important aspect of the art of living to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions is joining into their fluidity, but not being captured by it. It's also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuation in mood or feeling. They are simply emotions, often activated in ways that we completely are beyond our understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, then you have a greater sense when and how to express them. I am fucking loving this. You have been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings, denying your hurt, anger, or sorrow by either attaching yourself to one thing or the other and nurturing it as if it was as if it were a nursing child, or else smoothing over your feelings with a more practiced response that deny and hide what is going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it is much like trying to stem the tides that grow even more forceful with every attempt humans make to control them. Allow yourself to swim with the variations rather than resisting them. Okay, so let's go back to where it said They're just simply emotions, often activated in ways that are completely beyond your understanding. Let's take a moment with that. They are completely beyond our understanding. All of our emotions are that way. We don't have to drop everything, feel the emotion, and let it take you out. We can just be like, okay, I need to understand that. Let's do it a little bit later, maybe. I mean, granted, yes, if somebody dies or you have something very tragic happen, whatever, obviously you're going to have emotions about it right then and right there. And that's fine. And I know a lot of people cannot do this. But Aquarius Capricorn here, I can definitely take it all, put it in a box, and be like, we'll save that shit for later, you know? So I know people can't, though. But I love that it's talking about the actual importance, because that's the thing. There are so many people in this world that they are like, I'm so depressed. Oh, I'm gonna fucking piss people off with this, and I'm probably, whatever. They're like, I'm so depressed, and I have to be, this is just how I feel, and it's just like this is terrible, but it's like a taking it up the ass kind of a feel, that you're just kind of like, this is what I have to do, and this is what I have to, like, deal with, blah, blah, blah. In my head, like, yes, I've been depressed, and I definitely, like, this year, I have never been as low as I was this year, but, it's your choice to stay in that. It's your choice. Yes, it can keep coming and it can keep coming, but you can keep fighting. And you can keep saying, I'm going to try to choose to be happy today. I'm going to do this instead. And one day it's going to start feeling happier. It's going to start feeling better or whatever. And it's not going to just be like, I'm going to stay in bed all the time and absolutely do nothing. That's what I'm talking about. The importance is, it's not a life sentence. It's a, oh, terrible analogy. Hang on, let me think. I'm thinking of like cement. It's not cement. It's like slime.